Jose Luis Crespo is our General Manager of Material Handling. Previously, Jose was in charge of Plug's global sales. His success in building relationships with Amazon, Home Depot, Stellantis, and many more Plug customers is why I asked him to take on our material handling business. Frankly, today, we would not have Amazon as a customer without Jose. He developed a great understanding, and this is really important, of Amazon's needs and helped transform our value proposition and offering to make them our largest customers. Now, he works every day to expand our relationships into other applications also with Amazon. Jose does this by partnering, and partnering is core to Plug's DNA. We believe that without a shared vision, the global climate goals cannot be met. You can have confidence, and let me tell you confidence, that Jose with his partners will help us get there. Here's Jose to bring you up to speed on the material handling side of Plug. Jose?
The COVID-19 pandemic has truly driven home the importance of logistics. Boosting warehouse productivity to get products through the line and into consumers' hands is crucial to keeping the global economy moving and meeting consumer demand. More than ever, cramped warehouses need to be as lean, efficient, and productive as possible. Electric forklifts are the heartbeat that keeps a warehouse moving, and the pandemic exposed the limitations of powering material handling through lead-acid batteries. These batteries have a high cost of ownership because warehouse owners need more forklifts and people to make up for lost time when they run low on power. They have lifespans of only 3 to 5 years, and their runtimes get even shorter at their end of life. And they require significant warehouse space with large centralized charging stations that need to store additional batteries with up to 8-hour recharge times. It's time for a better way to power our logistics systems. Plug Power's turnkey hydrogen and fuel cell solution offers proven benefits for forklift operations, including increased productivity by 15 to 25% due to maximum power throughout the shift and asset life, increased vehicle range by more than 150%, 2 times the efficiency compared to acid batteries because of faster charging, lower total operational costs for customers without additional idle forklifts needed, and restored commercial space for revenue-generating activities when removing battery charging stations. Financially, this all adds up to $900,000 in savings for a typical distribution center with 200 lift trucks. And most importantly, fuel cells create zero emissions in the energy creation process and create a safer workplace. At Plug Power, we have already deployed more than 52,000 hydrogen fuel cells globally, used in 24/7 operations and autonomous applications. That equates to almost 800 million hours of runtime and more than 45 million hydrogen fills, making Plug Power the largest user of liquid hydrogen in the world. We have built the first cross-continental hydrogen network in North America, guaranteeing a durable hydrogen solution for every customer. Plus, we have more than 100 products in our portfolio, and we are qualified to power all major global electric lift trucks. By 2030, there will be 10 million electric forklifts operating across the world. To continue improving value for customers, we are developing the next generation of highly efficient fuel cells and green hydrogen infrastructure to beat the battery's cost of ownership. The material handling space is our first commercial market, but we are not stopping there. Plug Power's vision is to eliminate all diesel engines in the logistics ecosystem and extend our reach into middle-mile delivery vans, Class 8 trucks, AGVs, and aerospace. We believe all electric logistics applications can see the same operational, financial, and environmental benefits on the green highway with a proven Plug Power solution.
Hello everyone. I hope you are enjoying the presentations of our third symposium. We're now going to talk about material handling. As you have seen in this video, Plug Power enables material handling operations to run with higher productivity using green hydrogen. Warehouse productivity is always a central concern for our customers with high utilization fleets. The pandemic has magnified the importance of moving products into the end customer's hands as efficiently as possible. And Plug has increased the productivity of all of our customers with high utilization fleets by offering a solution that operates at constant and full power compared to batteries. We have made great strides in the market and expect to see many more ahead of us. But first, let's look at where we are and how we stand against our 2024 targets that we set in our 2019 5-year symposium. In fact, let's see what our 2019 presenter forecasted at that year's symposium.
So, the size of our market opportunity in material handling, our value proposition as I just described, the growth drivers that we're bringing to the market to make easier for customers to adopt the technology, and the potential with existing customers and with new customers makes us very comfortable that we can achieve $245 million in gross billings this year and grow to $750 million by the year 2024. And we can go from 30,000 GenDrives total deployments this year to 125,000 in the year 2024.
Wow, that guy really knew what he was talking about. 2 years into the execution of that 5-year strategy, here's where we stand with those targets. Our target is to reach $750 million in revenue in 2024. And we will be over $450 million in revenue in 2021. We also set a target to achieve 5 pedestal customers by 2024, which we have attained in 2021. And of course, we will continue to add more pedestal customers in the next 3 years. We have installed 52,000 fuel cells by the end of 2021, and we will have deployed more than 165 refueling sites by the end of 2021. Clearly, we are on track to delivering on or exceeding our targets by 2024. And we still see enormous potential in the market. As we have said before, every single electric forklift in the world is a forklift where we can put a fuel cell in. In North America and in Europe alone, in 2021, there are more than 4 million forklifts in operation. That number will be 5 million by 2030. When we expand our lens to include the rest of the world, the number swells to 10 million electric forklifts that Plug can put a fuel cell into, which creates an enormous potential for Plug Power. This is how we see the market segmented. 15% of the market is in large fleets of 200 units or more. 2 to 3 shifts for these fleets. This is where most of Plug's install base of 52,000 units is, which means we have about 8% penetration in this market segment. 25% of the forklifts are in the medium-sized fleets, with more than 60 units, mostly 1 to 2 shifts for these. And the remaining 60% of the fleets are classified as small, meaning fewer than 60 forklifts. These are low utilization fleets. We expect to continue to grow in the large fleet market where we have proven value to our customers. But we also plan to expand our customer base in the medium and small size segments to propel us into hyper-growth mode. How do we expand into the medium and small size fleet segments? Most of the customers in those markets use lead-acid batteries. And even though total cost of ownership of fuel cells is lower than lead-acid batteries in high utilization fleets, the initial cost of the technology is a barrier for quick adoption. We are steadily tearing down this last obstacle, initial cost, and the more we approach parity with the cost of batteries, the easier the decision-making process for our customers will be. And that will propel our growth in the market. Our current market share in the US and in Europe combined is 1.2%. By 2024, and based on our 2019 5-year plan, we are projecting a total market share of 2.7%. We're aiming to achieve initial parity with lead-acid batteries in the medium-sized fleets by 2025. With this, we will be able to capture a 4.5% share of the market in North America and Europe. Furthermore, we're putting a strategy in place to achieve cost parity with lead-acid batteries with small fleets in 2030. By that time, we could reach a 30% market share in North America and Europe. Potentially, this strategy will lead to $1 billion in revenues in 2025 and close to $4 billion by 2030. And let's keep in mind that this analysis only covers North America and Europe. And we expect to see upside coming from other areas of the world, like Asia, as we expand globally. These are the enablers that will allow us to reach cost parity by 2025 and 2030. We will use the improved cost of green hydrogen that Sanjay has talked about. We are improving our stack technology and creating more efficient fuel cell platforms. We are creating hydrogen infrastructure solutions aimed at the medium and small size fleets for their consumption and installation needs. Plug created the first commercially feasible market for fuel cells, material handling, and as we enter the next phase in the development of the green hydrogen economy, material handling is expected to continue to grow, taking advantage of the world-class ecosystem that you have heard about during the presentations today. Green hydrogen generation, electrolyzer technology, new refueling station developments, with new applications in the market bringing economies of scale to our solutions. Come and join us for the exciting years ahead.